What's up everyone, welcome back to BlackTideTV. Today we're doing hardcore mode and we're going to talk about what the best weapon in hardcore mode is, what you should be using if you're playing hardcore mode, and what the most effective thing in hardcore mode is. We might turn this into a little bit of a series and do a couple different guns in hardcore mode, but for today we're just talking about the #1 gun where if you're playing hardcore mode you should definitely be using this weapon. So if you've played hardcore mode before, you've probably seen people using the AE4. The AE4 is beast mode in hardcore mode, and I'm going to explain why just in a couple minutes. Let's talk about damage profiles first, so you guys have a feel for how the weapons kind of work in Call of Duty. So damage profiles in Call of Duty, the weapons all do around 30 damage, and then they drop off. Most weapons, even smaller weapons like SMGs, won't even do 30 damage, but all weapons will start around 30, like 28, 30, 33, and then they'll drop off below 30. The health in hardcore mode is 30, so you want a weapon that's always going to do at least 30 damage, and that's why the AE4 is so good. So as you're firing and you're trying to kill an enemy, if they get farther away from you, if you're farther away from them, either or, your damage is going to be less than what it would be if you were standing right in their face. If you're standing right in their face, per se, a weapon could be doing 35 damage, and then if you're standing across the map, it could be only doing 25 damage. Most weapons don't drop off that drastically, but it's a very real thing in Call of Duty. I'm just giving you a really good example of how it kind of works. Usually it's a step pattern, and at one range it'll do 35 damage, and then once you get like 20 meters away, it'll do 30 damage, and then when you get 25 meters away, it'll do 20 damage. So it usually steps off like that. So you're looking for a weapon in hardcore mode that's always going to do 30 damage. At its bottom step, you want a weapon that will do 30 damage. And you also want a weapon that you can aim easily, a fast weapon, a weapon that's very versatile. And the AE4 suits all these personalities all in one gun, and it's just amazing weapon. Most players that you see in hardcore mode are using the AE4, and they've figured this out already. If you haven't, then you're definitely in the right place. So the AE4, it actually has a minimum damage of 33. This is an amazing damage profile. In core mode, it might not seem that good because it'll be a 3 or 4 shot kill, because I think it's like 35, 34, 33 is the damage drop off of this weapon, and that's actually better than most weapons in this game. It's better than the bow. It's better than the AK-12. The damage step off profile is so good because of how high it is. Even at its farthest range, it's still doing 33 damage. So if you're standing on the other end of the map, you can shoot an enemy and kill him in one bullet with this weapon, no matter where you are. It's like a sniper rifle, but it's an automatic sniper rifle in hardcore mode. So that is why this weapon is so good. It's an assault rifle, so it's very versatile. You can swing it around. You can run around as fast as you can. It's fast to aim. You can put all these attachments on it. Another great thing about the AE4 in hardcore mode is it's got the heatsink attachment. The heatsink attachment, or not the heatsink attachment, I mean the heatsink itself, is that you do not have to reload this weapon. You never have to worry about reloading, especially in hardcore mode where it's one bullet to kill. You can just hold down the trigger, get the kill, and you won't overheat by the time you get a kill with this weapon in hardcore mode, no matter what. If you're overheating this in hardcore mode, you're doing something wrong, because this weapon, you should never have a problem overheating it. You should never have a problem getting kills with it in hardcore mode. The only downside to this weapon in hardcore mode is that you can't put a suppressor on it. So if you're definitely one of those guys that needs to be in the stealth mode to play, if you're a stealth player, maybe this isn't the weapon for you. But most times, like 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, this weapon is the best for hardcore mode, just because of that damage profile. You'll never ever have to get a 2-shot kill unless you're trying to shoot somebody through something, in which case you'll get a 0-shot kill because you'll never kill somebody. That is probably the biggest downside to this weapon, is that you cannot kill people through objects. This weapon has 0 penetration. It will not go through anything because it's a laser. It's not going to beam through anything. That's the only downside to this weapon. So make sure you're in combat, like you're in open combat. You're not trying to shoot people through walls and stuff with this weapon, and you're golden. This weapon will be your best friend in hardcore mode. Now, I'm using the AE4 Venom, and that is another recommendation of mine, is to use the Venom. The Venom is the marksman variant, so once you get 300 kills with the weapon, you get it unlocked permanently for free. And what the Venom does is it gives it +2 mobility and -2 range. You might be thinking, well, if it's -2 range, it's not going to be doing full damage. I won't be able to get a one-shot kill. Well, that's not true. Range in this game works hand in hand with damage. Range is how quickly something drops off, how it goes down that step process that I explained at the beginning of the video. Basically, if you have less range, you're gonna drop off to your lower damage profiles sooner. Whereas this weapon, the lowest damage profile is 33, so it's already going to be a one-shot kill no matter what. You could have -100 range on this gun, and you'll still get a one-shot kill because the minimum damage is 33 no matter what. So do not worry about using a weapon that takes away your range. A variant that takes away the range on this weapon. Use those. Those are definitely recommended. Don't bother using a weapon that has increased damage. It won't help you at all. You don't need to do anything. If it has less damage, stay away from it. If it has more damage, you don't need to worry about it. Stay away from it unless it gives you some other really good traits as well. But for the Venom specifically, it gives you +2 mobility, so that's aim down sights time is a lot quicker. So what I do is I put on the Venom, and then I throw on whatever other attachments I want, and all it does is take away 2 range, and that doesn't affect the gun at all. In hardcore mode, it has no effect on the gun. In core mode, it will, but in hardcore mode, it's just golden. You can use it, and no problems will arise, and it's just the best gun that you can use in hardcore. So if you haven't tried out the AE4 in hardcore mode yet, definitely do it. If you don't play hardcore mode, definitely check it out. It's one of my favorite game modes. I love playing hardcore. With the AE4 in hardcore, I barely ever get less than 40 kills in a game, no matter what I'm playing. So like I said, it's just the best gun for hardcore, and it just makes your hardcore experience way easier. So make sure you're checking it out. Make sure you check out hardcore mode. If you like this video, give me a like, give me a thumbs up down there. Give me let me know what you think about the AE4 in hardcore mode. Tell me what guns you think are best in hardcore mode in the comment section down below. Favorite this video, share it with all your friends, and as always, if you haven't already, hit that big red subscribe button for more Call of Duty content. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll leave you with the rest of the gameplay from this point on. It's really good gameplay. This was actually, I just threw this video together because I was waiting. I'm playing hardcore trying to get my paladin kills with my launchers. So when I got on this map, a map where I can't actually get launcher kills, I switched over to the AE4, and this was all just in the heat of the moment, and I got amazing gameplay. So it's really good gameplay if you want to stick around and watch it. And except for the part where they call in the laser turret thing up in the corner, and it just kills me like 5 times in a row. But other than that, guys, it's good gameplay if you want to stick around and watch it. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you all on my next video.